Hey guys, Luke Bryson here. I'm going to show you how to change the oil in your lawnmower and do a basic spring tune-up, okay? I'm going to try and time lapse it, but no guarantees it's going to work, okay? Let's go. First of all, you're going to need something. I think it's about a, can't tell, but it looks more like a ½ inch bit, screwdriver, or your regular ratchet, basically. The bigger one, the middle-sized one. So that way you can slip up in there and take your drain plug out. Let's begin. Now before we begin, I'm going to show you where the drain plug is. This is a Briggs & Stratton 6.5 horse. Now it's located up under there, that little green ring. That's your drain plug. I'm going to get some light so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so your drain plug is that little rectangular hole right there. So let's proceed. Now you're going to want to take your dipstick out of the top, so that way you can get ventilation. You can just leave it hanging up there. Now for your lawnmower, you're going to want to use a low grade, I like to use a low grade detergent oil. So this is 5W, which is the lightest detergent you can get, then 30. You always want 30 weight for your lawnmower. You can put whatever you want, but I've put anything inside it. I get my array up here right quick. There goes something. Okay. Any of those will work. I like to use Pennzoil, because I do. Okay, let's proceed. Now, if we look up there, we're almost done draining. So we're going to let that drain a little longer. I built this little thing to put my lawnmower up on, so I can get good access from both sides. And I put a regular paint pan down inside it. I'll show y'all later how you do that if you want to know. Okay. So now that we're done draining our oil, a little smudgy up there, we're about ready to start. So I'm going to go ahead and put our drain plug back up in there. Okay, now we're done doing that. Let's proceed. Now I'm going to take our lawnmower down. Okay, well, here's part 2 of this video. This is going to be filling up your lawnmower, and I'm going to use my Valvoline 5W30 oil. So it works really well. Not open yet. Okay. Let's use a Syntec blend. It's Castrol Syntec, and it's GTX blended. Very good oil. Get a funnel so I don't spill it. Cannot find funnel. Let's just proceed. Actually, I made fun of y'all. Okay, that's good for now. We're going to check that later, make sure. So now let's change the air filter. This kind of lawnmower, it's an OHV engine, so we have this special kind of air filter cover up here. You're going to remove these two top screws here. They'll remove the shroud over the air filter. And that's how you get it on. So now we have this air filter here. This is Briggs & Stratton oval-shaped air filter with foam pre-cleaner, then a paper louver or pleated paper filter. Crap. Now when you're doing this, you want to look down inside your carburetor, make sure it's clean. You can't really tell on this engine because your carburetor isn't mounted directly right there. It's mounted like right there. So it's pretty good. I'm going to take this air filter out and tap it out. Now I'm going to show you all the stuff I got out. See all that? That came out of your air filter. That's what could be in your engine. So remember, do not run your lawnmower without an air filter on it. So now we're going to take a small container and we're going to put some gasoline in it. And we're going to soak our foam pre-filter. Let's go find it. That should work quite nicely. Get my snippers. Okay, here's my thing that I make. Okay, I take it and I put it inside there. So that way all your crap will go down inside there and not just recirculate through your air filter. It makes it a lot cleaner. Let's get some gas. I like to use 2-cycle mixed gas. So that way we can have a little bit of oil in there to catch extra dirt. here we go. Now it's going to get really floppy once you put it in gas. Giggity. Major giggity. After this, you're going to want to set it somewhere out in the sun so it can dry out. Don't set it on your car or your truck so it can melt your stuff. Melt the paint right off. There you go. Now see how dirty that is? Compared to that nice blue that was in there originally. Now if you have a filtering system, you can filter this and use it in your weed eater again. Because the weed eater doesn't really care, because the carburetor inside it doesn't. It's too small, and all that fine particulate will not generally mess up your thing. But just make sure that you filter that first before you use it again. Or you can use it in your flamethrower. Even better idea. So don't use it in your weed eater. Use it in your flamethrower. That's a new video. Okay. So after we get that done, which I'm gonna go get, we take our foam pre-filter, we put it back on here. Set that in there. Then you put your shroud back on. Tighten back down your screws. And there you go. Now, if you're doing this at the beginning of the year, you're going to want to check and make sure that your gas tank has got clean gas in it. Mine has none. So, because I ran it empty last weekend. So, yeah. And if you want to change your spark plug, which you rarely will have to do unless your engine's not running at all, take your plug off, you go down inside there, you get your spark plug wrench and undo it. Now this is a OHV engine, so it's kind of tricky to get that spark plug in there because it's such a weird angle. You shouldn't have to change your spark plug if you don't have a lot of black around your exhaust pipe, because that indicates overburning of gas, or underburning. If it's really clean, your engine's running really well. So mine is, so don't worry about it. If your engine looks like that, it's fine. So that's it, y'all. We pretty much just fixed up our thing. And if you look here, you want it to be up to that full mark on there. Crap. That second dot. If you have a Briggs & strap. I'm going to try and do a Tecumseh one, but no guarantees on that, y'all. So now you're going to take down your engine. Check and see if it works. Need a compression strut? And it runs. That was a successful working. Now let's check our oil level. See how dirty it is. And it should be very clean. So there you go. Now you know how to fix up your lawnmower. Thanks, y'all. See you later.